Winner of this game tonight will host next week. They will host the Richland Raiders. The loser of this game tonight will host next week, and they will host the Santa Fe Wildcats. Here alongside Lee Haygood and Kyle Johnson. Got about 3.5 to go. Lee played twice this year, split in the regular season. Of course, by this time, you pretty much know what each team wants to do, would like to do, and it's up to each team to kind of stop that from allowing to happen. So what do you think is going to be maybe the keys to the game tonight for the Mustangs to pull out a District 12A title for the first time since 1962?
Well, like you say, Josh, by the way, I just want to hand this out. Great congratulations to Summertown Eagles pulling the game before this one out. Great job, guys. It was a close one. Pretty much the whole ball game, the Eagles pulled it out at the end. In this game, though, I'm going to tell you what. We're going to have to put a hand in the face of the Robertson kid for Collinwood. We know he can shoot threes, and we know he can shoot lights out. If we can defend him from the outside and take care of Alden Littlejohn on the inside, and I think with Fleming and Surratt back on the court tonight, we didn't have him the first game this district tournament. Got him back tonight. I think between those two, they can take care of Littlejohn underneath, and we can get a hand in Robertson's face on the outside the arch there. I think the Mustangs will probably prevail in this one. Again, if we can't, though, there's going to be trouble for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs, again, they got everybody on the floor tonight, it looks like. So glad to see everybody back.
Absolutely. I think Coach Roach, and speaking with him earlier in the week before we could get this game underway, as both teams have waited 8 days since they have last played due to the weather. But talking to Micah, he wanted to kind of get up and down a little bit. Collinwood don't go as deep as the Mustangs do. They only play about 7 deep. And the biggest thing is, he said, you wanted to push the ball up the floor but still take care of the ball. And that's going to be the kind of the key for the Mustangs. If they can get up and down, they've been able to handle most teams that they've played. It's just when they have to play the pace of somebody else and they slow it down.
Well, it's like you and I have talked just about every ball game that I've been at it this year especially. You and I both know that the Mustangs seem to play a lot better. It's like we've got a different gear when we're playing a quicker tempo ball game. If we slow down, like you say, to the other teams' likes, that's the games that we've gotten trouble in and lost. The ones that we've lost have usually been when we try to play a half-court game and slow it down kind of thing. So I agree with you. If the Mustangs could do that on the offensive side of the court and do what I said on the defensive side of the court, I think we're going to come out of here district champs first time since, what'd you say, 62?
62. It's been 53 years since the Mustangs have won a district championship in boys basketball. So
that was pre-me and you.
That was well before me. I was not even an afterthought at that time. I know the biggest thing, the difference in covering both games, the first game we got Kelby Ray in foul trouble. He's their main scorer for Collinwood. Over there, we kind of let him get off. We let him get a lot of easy points at the free throw line, and I think that's going to be the keys. You want to make him work, but you don't want to let him go to the line for 12, 13 points a game, because then it gets him in a rhythm out on that three-point line, and you're just giving them 3 points.
Again, we've got to stop their three-point shooting. We know that they've got at least 3 good three-point shooters. Got to get a hand in their face, stop the shooting beyond the arc, and take care of that on the defensive end. Also, you got Alden Littlejohn that's always going to be a handful inside there. So got to take care of those as the officials come over here. And everybody doing the fist bump over here. But, we're about ready to get underway here. 5 seconds on the clock. Almost time for the starting lineups to be called out, and then we'll get the opening tip here in the district championship ball game. For the starting lineups, Josh, take it over.
We'll go ahead and start with the number 2 seed Collinwood Trojans. You'll have number 2 Briley Fisher, number 3 Kelby Ray, number 4 Ashton Daniel, number 20 Kedron Hensley, and number 42 Alden Littlejohn. And Lee, just to go ahead and kind of go with what I was saying about Coach Roach, want to get up and down. You'll kind of see this right here with the starting lineup that he's going tonight. We're going to go a little bit different. You're still going to have number 10, Ben Farrington, number 20, Miles Burks, number 24, Lane Mahan, number 34, Logan Nunley. But tonight we're going to start Luke Childress. Luke still has good size down low, but he's got a little bit more, I guess you could say, speed about him. So if Coach Roach and them want to run up and down the floor, Luke still a good post player, great rebounder, and kind of a garbage man. He matches up well with Littlejohn, I think.
Right.
That's kind of the way Littlejohn likes to play. Hang around the free throw line, get some garbage boards, and just play hard-nosed defense.
And you're exactly right. We're going to start off this faster, quicker lineup, and you might even see Surratt, the freshman, come in off the bench before you even see Luke Fleming. I don't think it'll happen, but I think that's what we could see.
Great crowd here tonight, Ralph Benson Memorial Gymnasium, for this District 12A championship game. Both teams now in the huddle getting their final instructions from the coaches. Got 8 minutes on the clock. For those listening in, Collinwood will be starting the first half going right to left. The Mustangs will be going from left to right.
We're here at where the Wildcats play, but the Wildcats unfortunately lost their game.
Tough loss for them this evening in their district championship. So we're going to have Burks jumping for the Mustangs, Little John jumping for the Trojans. 8 minutes on the clock, whistle has blown, and we are ready for action here for the District 12A championship from the boys. Collinwood will control the tip. Hensley going to bring it over in the front court for Collinwood. He'll hand off to Little John out right side. Now over in the corner to Hensley. Thought about a three, closed down quickly by the Mustangs as they open up in a 2-3 zone. Ray fires up a quick three from the left wing, and it's good. Kelby Ray, a quick start for the Trojans. 3-0 Collinwood on the board first. Farrington into the front court, left side to Mahan. Lane looking inside, gets it to Nunley, left block. Logan, one dribble, spins to the baseline, pump fake, shot up, rolls off the rim. Nice rebound right there, Luke Childress, and the putback makes the score 3-2. As I said, Lee, right there, that's already going to pay it off, and Luke doing his traditional thing. Ray will drive the baseline, up, no good, a lot of contact, no call. Rebound, Luke Childress, outlet pass to Farrington. Ben going to push it. Now holds everything up, swings the pass over to Burks on the left wing. Down low, Childress up off the glass, a little too strong. Rebound comes down to Little John, has it poked out of bounds by Logan Nunley. Possession will stay with the Trojans.
Luke went up just a little too strong that time. Actually, I think he was expecting the defender to go up with him, and he didn't. Just a little too hard off the backboard.
1 minute into the play here, first quarter. 3-2, Collinwood leading. Ray with it left wing, up top now to Daniel. Right side, it goes over to Fisher. Fisher's going to dribble around top of the key, swing it back to Daniel, over the corner now to Ray. Cross-court pass knocked out of bounds by Ben Farrington. Collinwood will still have it on the baseline, right side, underneath their own basket, leading 3-2. Inbound, going to come all the way up top to Kelby Ray. Ray on the right side, a long three, short. Rebound tipped all the way out, comes down to Little John. Collinwood will get a second chance on this possession here.
Mustangs in a 2-3 defense.
Little John on the dribble, gets inside the three-point line, now pulls it back out, gets new instructions from the bench. He's going to hand off now to Hensley. Hensley swings it left to Ray, now quickly back to him, over to Daniel to the right side. Right wing, Ray, baseline, Little John. Loses a handle right there, manages to go to Hensley. Blocked by Luke Childress. Tipped out to Ben Farrington, now Ben the other way. Pass Childress down the right side, swings it left side of Mahan for three. Off the left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Hensley. Hensley now going to push for Collinwood. Gets it in the middle of the floor, drives the right side of the lane. Floater by him, partially blocked. Coming down to Miles Burks. Miles a long outlet pass to Lane Mahan. He loses a handle, gathers it up at the baseline, gets it to Logan Nunley. Logan going to pull up for 15, a little short. Rebound comes down to Collinwood, and it's Hensley back the other way for the Trojans. Hensley left side up top to Ray. Pump fake, drives in. Baseline to Daniel. Cut off there by Burks. Ball now swung around to Collinwood. Hensley for three. Top of the key is good. 2 threes for Collinwood. 6-2 their lead. Mustangs already in the front court. Mahan left side. Now puts it on the floor. Gets the middle of the floor up to Farrington. Ben, top of the key. Drops it down low to Logan Nunley. Spins in the lane. Shot no good. Luke Childress with a rebound. Going to be tied up there by the Trojans. Possession arrow over to the Mustangs. Sub into the game is going to be Robertson. Robertson in for Kelby Ray. Mustangs have it left side on the baseline. 5:20 to go. Here first period. Inbounds will come to Farrington. Back to Lane Mahan. Lane in the left corner. Now Farrington left wing. Back in the corner to Mahan. Looking in low. Can't get it to Luke Childress. Ball now swung around. Burks finds Nunley on the right block. Logan spins the lane. Left-hand hook. A little too strong. Rebound Luke Childress. Put back too strong again. Mustangs just can't get them. We've had 4 good looks down low with the block, Lee, and we can't make any of them count.
We're getting under there, getting our rebounds and everything, doing a great job of that. Just putting it up a little too hard off the glass.
Little John loses it out of bounds. They still maintain possession. You're going to have Childress, Burks, Farrington checking out. You're going to have Alec Rhodes, Ryan Weathers and Will McBee checking in for their first action tonight. Robertson with it, top of the key, fires a three off the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Weathers. Ryan gets it out to McBee. McBee up the left side on the dribble. Back now, middle of the floor, resets the offense. Lane Mahan, left wing, long three by Lane. Good!
We can match them on the threes.
Right there, that's what we need. We need Lane to get heated up like we did the other night. Going to have an official stoppage right there. I don't know if we've got a leak as Coach Roach is looking. Looks like we might have some moisture seeping through the ceiling.
I see the drops coming down right here in front of us.
Going to have a sub going to come on in for the game. That's going to be number 24 for Collinwood. That's going to be Putman. Putman will replace Fisher. Officials are still looking. Going to call over principal from Summertown to see what we're going to do about this.
Mr. Long making his way over here. We've got a leakage coming through. It's right in front of the Loretta bench, and they'll probably just put a towel. That's about all they can do
at
this time.
It's not on the court of play. It's right in front of the bench, still on the sideline.
But, of course, Coach Roach might get a little wet.
Yep.
You know how he roams the sideline.
I think they're going to get a towel, I think, is all they're going to do to put down to hold down the moisture. Got 4:32 remaining first period. Collinwood leading 6-5 after 2 3-point baskets, one by Kelby Ray, one by Keedron Hensley. Inbound now comes to Collinwood. That'll be Little John controlling the ball. Right side. He's going to hand off there to Hensley. Ball swung around over the left wing. Now right wing, Daniel. 3-point basket by him is good. Collinwood thus far, all 9 points coming by way of the 3-point shot. They lead it 9-5. McBee gets it down the left block to Nunley. Logan spins baseline. Shot, no good, but he's going to be fouled there by Little John.
Little John pretty much tackled him. I think they're back in football season here.
Little John will pick up his first personal. That's team foul number 1. And Lee, to me, that's a big call right there. If you get Little John, Ray, somebody like that in foul trouble, it really hampers Collinwood and what they like to do on the offensive end.
But we got to make the free throws as Logan misses the first.
Front end, no good. 9-5, 4:09 remaining first period. Logan Lundin now getting set for his second. It's on its way now and is good. Hung on the rim right there for a second, but the score now 9-6. Little John inbound to Daniel. Mustangs now with a little three-quarter court pressure. Daniel, cross-court pass down low to Putman. He's going to dribble it back out beyond the three-point line. Let Collinwood set up the offense. Picks his dribble up, almost travels, but manages to get it to Little John. Little John puts it on the floor, gets around a defender. Cross-court pass in the corner to Daniel. Long two by him, no good. Rebound tipped around, going to be controlled by the Trojans. Out front with it now. Left side on the dribble. That's going to be Putman. Putman, he'll pull up a three from the wing. Long, no good. Rebound still controlled by the Trojans. Mustangs allowing Collinwood to have 3 and 4 cracks at it. And that's not winning basketball.
It's long rebounds, though, that they're getting.
Daniel will hand it to Little John. He stumbles through the lane. Shot up off the glass by him was good. Extends the lead now 11-6. Mahan in the front court. Dribbles around. Cut off there. Blocked by Little John. Gets the miss. Shot back up by Mahan is good. Nice job by Lane to hang with it. Get the 2-point basket. Little John. Long pass out to Daniel. Left block. Shot up. Blocked by Alec Rhodes. Loose ball controlled by Ryan Withers. Needs a little help, though, and finds Rhodes. Alec will dribble it up into the front court down the right side. Gets it over to Weathers, now to the left. Ryan will drive in, gets to the left block. His shot partially blocked, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Back and forth action, and that's kind of what we expected, Lee Haygood.
That's kind of what we want on our side. We just got to make them. And, again, not getting those rebounds, but, Josh, I don't think it's a lack of effort by the Mustangs. It's long rebounds that they're getting from their missed shots on their end of the floor.
First free throw on the way by Ryan is off the right side. No good. Subs into the game. You're going to have Childress and Burks coming in. Mahan and Nunley will sit.
Got to make those free throws, though.
Weathers now getting set for his second. Cut the lead here to 2 if he can sink this one. It's on its way now and good. 11-9, 2:46 to go first period. Ray back into the game for the Trojans. They break the pressure, dribbling up the right side. Cut off their baseline. Circus shot up and in by Briley Fisher. Scoop shot there, makes the lead back up to 4. Long outlet pass, Alec Rhodes underneath, pump fake, twice up. Rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Luke Childress has it pulled away. We're going to say a jump ball possession arrow to the Trojans. Mustangs still going to extend that defense. A little 2-1-2, three-quarter court pressure inbounds. Will come to Daniel, over to Hensley. Hensley into the front court, 3-on-2. Going to pull everything back out, though. Reset it up. Little John, a long three.
That was a wall.
Thought about it, instead gives it over to Ray. Ray on the dribble, back up to Little John. Little John will dribble it now, middle of the floor, has Weathers guarding him, about 4 feet between the two. Little John gets inside the three-point line, kicks it out, left side to Putman. His three no good. Another long rebound. Going to come down to Miles Burks. Miles into the backcourt, guarded there by Fisher. Burks gets it in the front court, blows by Fisher, gets to the elbow, shot up, no good. They're going to get an offensive foul against Miles Burks.
Good job that time by Little John to plant his feet, took the charge. Nothing really Miles could do. He was already up in the air. Little John was already planted, so not a bad call by the ref. Unfortunately, Miles just couldn't maneuver his body around Little John.
Just the first personal on Miles Burks. Collinwood will have it backcourt. Little John with it, middle of the floor. Now back over to Ray, left side. Little John, middle of the floor, swings it left side. That's going to be Robertson, drives the baseline, cut off there. Ray, a three from the corner, short rebound, Miles Burks. Nice job getting a hand in the face in front of Ray. Long outlet pass to Will McBee. Back over to Merks. Weathers, three from the right wing, has it slip out of his hand. Swung now, McBee left wing, drops it down low to Childress. We're going to get a foul call, though, against Kelby Ray.
And that's one thing I think, Josh, you and I both kind of mentioned it a little bit ago. We've got to try to feed that ball in, as they've got Kelby Ray, one of their better shooters, up under the goal trying to match up with our post guys. And if we can get them in foul trouble, hey, man, we can really control this game.
First personal on Ray, team foul, number 3. Weathers, Rhodes sit, inbounds will come to Luke Childress. Luke with it, top of the key, swings it left side to Farrington, who just recently checked in. Clock ticking down, close to 1:10 remaining first period. Ben now back in the middle of the floor, still on the dribble, guarded there by Hensley. Left side with it, McBee. Drops off to Childress, left block, up top now to Farrington. Ben pump fake, gets inside the lane, has it knocked out of his hand. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Trojans. Possession still stays with the Mustangs. 1:01 to go first period. Collinwood leading 13-9. McBee to trigger. Looking inside, has Childress all alone. Easy basket for Luke Childress. Cuts the lead now to 13-11. In the backcourt with it, still the Trojans. Ray now has it left side, now in the corner to Daniel for 3. Good. Right now, Lee, the Trojans seem to be hot from 3. That's probably at least 4 for 6 for them in the game, as now McBee answers back the other way for the Mustangs with a 3 of his own. Back and forth action. You're going to have Robertson, swings it right side. Ray cut off there, drops off baseline. Shot up on the baseline, no good. Rebound to Kelby Ray, put back, stripped by Miles Burks. Nice hands by Miles. Clock now at 20 seconds. Mustang will hold for 1, trailing by 2. 16-14. Farrington has it in his hands, left side. Guarded close there by Hensley. Coach Roach calling out instructions for these last 9 seconds. Drops it off Nunley, way up top. Looking for some help, gets it to Childress, swings left side to McMee, now on the block. You're going to have Farrington, puts it up, shot a little short, and that's going to close out the first quarter of play. After 1 quarter, Collinwood 16, Loretta 14. You're listening to Loretta Basketball on MustangsTV.com and the X Sports Radio Network.
Shopping for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Visit Williams Auto Sales on Highway 43 in Lawrenceburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday, 8:30 to 2. Check out our pre-owned inventory today.
Stop and see John McDonald at your Sears hometown store, North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, fully owned and operated.
Randy's One Stop, open 7 days a week, Highway 43 South in St. Joe. Plate lunches daily at Randy's One Stop.
Visit the Palace on 2nd Avenue South in Loretto for daily lunch specials. Open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday.
Sheriff of Lawrence County, Jimmy Brown, says go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs. That's Sheriff Jimmy Brown.
Korean Pizza, the best country cooking. Iron City Road, St. Joseph, 845-3433.
As after the end of the first quarter, It's the Trojans 16, Mustangs 14, as Mustangs will have the ball to start this second quarter.
Collinwood paced that first quarter with 4 threes. That gave them a 2-point lead after the first. Mustangs with the first possession. Alley-oop to Miles Burks is good. Give that assist right there by Logan Nunley. Collinwood back the other way. Little John with it left side. Gets to the baseline. Cut off there. Throws it over into the corner to Ray. Ray gets it up top to Robertson. Now over to Hensley. He wants a three from the left side. Short, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Mustangs. You're going to have Briley Fisher back in to replace Robertson for the Trojans.
Did that not go right off Lane Mahan's face?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It was a very short shot that hit almost the underside of the rim. He blocked by Adam Fleming from three. Little John, though, gets the miss. Little John on the dribble, back up. Mustangs back to the 2-3 zone now. Little Hensley. Hensley now will run the offense for Collinwood. Got a double high post for the Trojans. Swings it right side to Daniel. Back up to Hensley. Now back over to Daniel, right wing. Ray, he comes around. They'll take a three, though, for Daniel. It's good.
They got 3-point shooters. We got to get hands in their face, Josh.
Daniel made one in the first quarter. He's got another one here in the second. That pushes the lead back to 3 for the Trojans. Left side with it, Lane Mahan looking down low. Fleming has Ray posted up. Adam spins in the lane. Up, no good, but that's foul number 2 on Ray.
And I think Coach Roach may know exactly what we know. They're going to keep Ray guarding against the post down low. And, hey, why not? Feed them.
First free throw by Adam Fleming is good. Sub into the game, that's going to be Putman. That's going to be Ray heading to the bench. For the Trojans, you got Fisher, Little John, Daniel, Hensley, and Putman. Fleming misses a second rebound coming down the lane. Mahan, he can't get the putback to go. That cuts the lead to 2. Hensley quickly in the front court, swings it right side. In the corner, drives down the lane, shot no good. Adam Fleming, though, will pick up his first personal as he collided down low with Briley Fisher on the drive. Adams first, just the team's second. That's going to put Briley Fisher, though, with the line to shoot 2.
Adams got a good 6 inches on everybody on the floor, even Little John. Little John's not a short guy, but he's got about 6 inches on him.
Absolutely. First free throw by Fisher. Off the right side, no good. Will McBee going to check back in, replacing Ben Farrington.
As Farrington going to get a rest here with 6:42 remaining here in the first half.
Fisher now, ball in hand, getting set for his second. It's on its way. No good. They're going to have a lane violation on the shooter there, so no good either way. Mustangs still have it, trailing by 2. Now Collinwood will extend a little three-quarter court pressure themselves. Inbounds will come to Mahan. Lane on the dribble, left side of the floor, swings it all the way back to Nunley. Logan back over to Mahan. Lane still in the backcourt, now gets it in the front court. McBee, left wing, drops it down low. Adam Fleming shot up and in. If Adam had a 6-inch advantage over everybody else, he got about a 10-inch advantage on the defender down low on that play.
That's double dribble.
Hensley gets it to Little John for 3 off the left side, no good. Rebound, Adam Fleming has it knocked out of his hands, regathers to it, gets it to McBee, outlet pass. Left side, Lane Mahan, he drives the baseline, floater up too strong, tipped out to McBee. Will, another floater up and in for the Mustangs.
Good job that time, Will McBee, following everything up.
Just like that, the Mustangs have their lead in the game, 21-19. Hensley with it right side, gets it back up top to Daniel. He drives the lane, swings left side to Putman. Pull-up jumper on the baseline, too short. Rebound, Logan Nunley. Pace of play going to pick up even more than what it was in the first quarter. Nunley, top of the key, slows up, lob into Adam Fleming. Shot too strong, no good. Think if Adam, he went up left-handed. If he just went up with his right hand, nobody's going to block that shot.
Absolutely
with the exception of maybe Little John, but nonetheless, Collinwood back in the front court. They're going to slow it down. Hensley, middle of the floor on the dribble. Mustangs still 2-3 zone. Dribbling out near midcourt. No hurry right now. They swing it left side to Fisher. Now all the way around to Daniel to the right side. Back over to Fisher on the wing. Baseline to Little John. Up top to Daniel. Swings it left side to Hensley. Closed down on him by Burks. Couldn't get the 3 away. Fisher with it now in the corner to Little John. Mahan out on him. Mustangs switch automatically right now to a man-to-man. Little John gets in trouble. Cross-court pass to Putman. Over to Fisher in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound pull down Miles Mertz. Burks going to bring it up in the front court for the Mustangs. Miles top of the key. Gets to the right side of the lane. Spins around. Finds Fleming. Floater by Adam. Good.
Oh, what? What a floater that time by Adam Fleming. Great job.
Timeout on the floor by Collinwood. Mustangs leading at 23-19. You're listening to Loretta Mustang basketball on MustangsTV.com and the X Sports Radio Network.
Choose Pete's Country Meats for a better cut of meat and visit St. Joe Cafe, Highway 43, St. Joe.
Debbie Riddle, honored to serve Lawrence County as Circuit Court Clerk and proud supporter of Loretto High Athletics.
County Commissioner Chris Jackson, a proven leader for the future. Call him at 931-629-527.
15th District Commissioner Jeff Hughes is moving Lawrence County forward and proud supporter of Loretto.
Welcome back, everyone, here at MustangsTV.com and the X Sports Radio Network here at the Ralph in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. 4:44 remaining in the first half. Mustangs have their lead of the game now, 23-19, and Collinwood Trojans will be inbounding underneath their own basket.
Mustangs.
I'm sorry, on the opposite end. My bad.
Mustangs in a full court man-to-man now. Inbounding it will be Robertson. Guarded there. Gets it into Putman. Putman guarded by Weathers, who just checked in at the break, along with Alec Rhodes and Luke Childress. Putman gets into the front court, left-hand dribble, still guarded by Weathers. Hensley will take it from him, guarded by McBee. Hensley left side, out near midcourt, now gets middle of the floor. Passes over to Daniel. Collinwood a lot more methodical than what they have been the last few sets. Daniel drives the right side, kicks it in the corner now, baseline to Little John on the right block. Little John running, hook shot, blocked by Luke Childress, but a foul will be called.
That looked like all ball to me, Josh.
I don't think they're going to get Childress for it. They may get Alec Rhodes. 2-1 to call, and that is the case. Alec picking up his first personal. Team foul number 3. Little John will now step to the line for 2. First free throw in the air now and good. Nice help defense right there by Luke Childress. He came across the lane and just absolutely swatted the ball out of the air.
Great hustle.
But a foul by Alec Rhodes. Second now from Little John, also good. Cuts the lead to 2, 23-21. Now Collinwood with a little 2-3 court pressure right there. McWeathers, pass deflected by Hensley. Little John has it, back behind the back pass. Travel by Hensley, no call. Robertson drives in now, put up off the glass and in. Ties the score at 23. Still with the pressure. Farrington with it, over to Weathers. Ryan gets it back over to Ben. Ben now cross court to Weathers into the front court. Ryan driving the left side. Floater back. He's going to get called though for an offensive foul.
And he probably did. They was had their feet planted up underneath the goal, so got to be careful on that right there. You're going to pick up cheap fouls doing that.
Weathers, Rhodes will sit. Fleming and Mahan back in for the Mustangs. Inbounding it will be Collinwood. Mustangs still in the man-to-man. Outlet pass down to Putman down the right side. Off there by Childress. Gets it back to Little John. Little Fleming, and that's a mismatch on the other end because I think Little John can probably take Adam off the dribble. Little John thinking about coming around a screen by Daniel. Still with it. Adam doing a good job staying in front of him, though. They're going to switch off now. Little John guarded there by Mahan. Gets down the left side of the lane. Throws it in the corner. Robertson trying to drive in. Scoop shot around Fleming is no good. Rebound comes down to Mahan. Lane back the other way. 3:50. Second period. Tie score at 23. Farrington right side with it. Top of the key. Drops it down low. Adam needed to come to the ball right there. Little John with a steal. Down the left side. Shot no good, but he'll be fouled by Ben Farrington. Ben's going to pick up a first personal. That's team foul number 5. That's going to put Little John, though, back to the line to shoot 2 for Collinwood.
Got Burks here in front of us getting ready to check back into the game.
Little John now, first free throw by him is good. Farrington will check out. As Lee said, Miles Burks back in.
Looks like you don't want to put Little John on the free throw line.
Now, Little John did a pretty good job. Stuck around, watched them play Summertown the other night, and he didn't miss many from the charity stripe as he misses that one right there. Nice job, Lee Haygood with a jinx. Will McBee drives the right side, bumped by Little John. That will be personal foul number 2 by Little John.
And you've got Little John with 2 and Ray with 2. So 2 of their most important players both got 2 fouls with 3 minutes remaining here in the first half of the game. And Will McBee steps to the free throw line.
First trip tonight to the line for McBee. First one in the air is good. You're going to have Briley Fisher now checking in for Littlejohn. And outside of really Hensley, of course, Daniels had a good game thus far with 9. You know, where's Collinwood go for the offense now?
They're going to be doing all the three-point shooting.
Another rebound by Lane Mahan. Can't get the putback. Tipped up by It's no good. Let's see if
going to get him for a push foul. And it's going to be Collinwood's ball.
Foul on Luke Childress, just his first personal, team 6th. Collinwood will be in the bonus the last 2:57.
Fouls about the same, 6 and 5 on the board.
Best thing about it, though, Mustang have theirs spread out. Collinwood has theirs concentrated just between Ray and Littlejohn with 2 apiece. Mustangs extend the defense all the way out now. They loosen the pile right there. Childress trying to scrape it up. Going to be tied up. Nope, still loose. They get it out. They get it out to McBee. Coach Roach manages to save the timeout. Burks with it on the left wing. A long 3 off the back iron. Rebound tipped around. Fleming gets it. Putback is good.
Back in there. Good job, Fleming.
Mustangs back up in front. 26-24. McBee almost got the steal. He couldn't save it from going out of bounds, and it'll be Collinwood ball at half court with 2:20 to go.
Good hustle. Can't say that's one thing that I love about seeing Childress and McBee on the floor. Those two have got that extra 150%.
Hensley with it, middle of the floor, finds Daniel, top of the key, almost loses his balance. They're going to call a offensive foul.
Pushed. He did.
He extended the arm right there against Miles Burks. So that's going to be an offensive foul on Ashton Daniel. That's going to be his second personal. They've got him for 1, though. Let's see. I've got him for 2. Nonetheless, Mustangs will have it. McBee will walk it up.
We'll have to check that in the next 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
Ball swung left side to Burks on the wing. Coach Roach changing up the offensive set. McBee with it right wing. Finds Childress on the right baseline. Up top, McBee for 3. Go!
Yeah!
Rattled around the rim right there, but fell through for Will McBee. Mustangs now lead it by 5. Hensley, left side. Mustangs try to trap him. Pass across court over to Putman. Now he'll get trapped, trying to get around. Almost has it stripped away. Hensley with it. 3 on the left side. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Daniel. Nice job by him. Adam Fleming is staying true right there and getting the block. Outlet pass to Burks. Burks on the left side. Picks his dribble up, gets it to McBee on the left corner. Back to Miles. He'll take a 3. Air ball. It's going to go out of bounds and over to the Trojans.
1:16 remaining here in the first half. It's the Mustangs 29, the Trojans 24. Trojans will be inbounding the ball. Backcourt.
Mass subs is Littlejohn and Ray back in for the Trojans. Rhodes, Barrington, Nunley back in for the Mustangs for this final 1:15. Hensley swings it right side to Robertson. Back over to him. They get it into the front court. Pass deflected, stolen by Alec Rhodes. Nice hands by Lane Mahan. He now has it down the right side. Pulls up at the elbow, swings it left side. Farrington now with it, top of the key. Back over to McBee for 3. Not no good. Rebound to Littlejohn. Littlejohn going to jog it up the court. Clock ticks under 1 minute to play here in the first half. Littlejohn out near midcourt. Swings it left side to Robertson. Robertson back in the middle of the court. McBee, though, going to try to step in for a steal. Will pick up his first personal.
And he almost got it.
That'll be team foul number 7. Miles Burke's going to check back in. They're going to pull Littlejohn and Ray back out for these final 43 and a half, probably, unless they can do an offense for a defensive swap.
Probably a good move on their behalf.
Yeah, absolutely. Robertson going to step to the line. First free throw by him is good. Makes the score now 29-25 in favor of the Mustangs. Robertson already with it. Toes the line, gets set for the second. It's also good. They're going to fall back now in a half-court defense. Mustangs, though, going to push it. Down low with it, baseline, Nunley. Back up to Burks. Swung around, Farrington to Mahan for 3. Off the backside, no good. Rebound tipped around and out to Ben Farrington. Ben will take a 3. Off the back iron, tipped out again. This time, Dudley's going to get called for a pushing foul. Once again, nice effort by Logan. He's just trying to tip it back out.
I love the hustle from all these Mustangs tonight. I love this.
That time he just got caught with his hand on the lower back of the Collinwood Trojan defender. That's going to put Hensley to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. 28 seconds to go. Mustangs lead it by 3. Hensley front end is good. Fleming going to check back in, replacing Burks. Collinwood's going to leave Ray and Littlejohn on the bench. Don't want to risk either one of them getting a third foul.
28 seconds remaining here in the first half. 29-27. Second shot in the air and good as well.
Hensley sinks both, makes it a 1-point game. Mustangs now going to slow it down just a little bit. Collinwood will go man-to-man for these last 20 seconds. Farrington with it near middle court with a dribble. Right side now to Mahan. Fakes a little weave. Lane has it. Top of the key. Gets inside. Shot up and in for Lane Mahan. Mustangs back up in front now by 3.
Got to get back and play some D.
Down to 3 seconds. Traveling call with 3.5 to go. Mustangs have it, and they're going to take a timeout. 3.5 to go. Mustangs 31. Trojans 28. This is Loretta basketball on MustangsTV.com and the X Sports Radio Network.
Visit Express Med in Lawrenceburg, Loretta, or Florence for your health care needs. Our services include sports, work, and DOT physicals, weight management, on-site labs, and more. Open Monday through Friday in Loretta, Monday through Saturday in Lawrenceburg and Florence, with no appointments needed. At Express Med, we value your time. When you're sick, we're quick. Visit us at any of our 3 locations, Express Med, in Lawrenceburg, Loretta, and Florence.
Call John Davis at Tennessee Valley Auction Services, phone number 931-242-1974.
That's going to close out the first half right there. A 3-point attempt by the Mustangs. Lane Mahan falls untrue. And that's the end after 2 quarters. Loretta 31, Collinwood 28. Lee, what was your take on the back and forth first half here?
Well, we kind of got into their game by doing the half-court thing there for a while. And then I don't know what it was. I know Coach Roach had his plans by leaving Fleming on the bench to start the game. But it seemed like when Adam did come into the game, we were running more then than we were before he got into the game. So I'm sure he's got a plan on this. The plan's working out so far as the Mustangs have a 31-28 lead. Still got to get a hand in the face of those big 3-point shooters for the Trojans, though.
Absolutely. Both teams have headed to the locker rooms. Mustangs will go in with a 3-point lead. We're going to go ahead and take a few minutes, get some words in from great sponsors here on 105.3 The X. Loretta 31 and Collinwood 28 at the half. This is Mustang basketball on MustangsTV.com and the X Sports Radio Network.
Loretta Telecom is this area's trusted provider for all communication services. In addition to quality phone service, we offer high-speed DSL, MedAlert services, and more. Located on Main Street, Loretta Telecom began in 1946 with just over 100 phone lines. Today, some 5,000 customers enjoy Loretta Telecom phone and internet services. Call 853-4351 today. Loretta Telecom, connecting you to the world.
You are #1 Mustang fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
The city of Loretta found its roots here in the picturesque Tennessee Valley in 1812 as Glen Rock. Since that time, Loretta has grown from farming into a community which values family and hard work. Visit our website, cityoflorettatn.com, and see what Loretta has to offer. Our location in the Tennessee Valley lends natural beauty and opportunities to our residents. Bring your family and see why City of Loretta is a great place to live.
Trust First Farmers with your banking needs. First Farmers for the life you lead. Member FDIC.
The LHS Class of 92, proud supporters of today's Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs.
Crest Auto Parts, your authorized CarQuest dealer since 1950. Great people, great products, great prices. CarQuest.
Call Bill Bradley for your chainsaw sharpening needs at 931-242-4401.
For quality chiropractic care, contact Lawrence County Chiropractic at 931-766-1022. Dr. Tracy Farrington and Dr. Todd Gieske guarantee complete family care at reasonable rates with most insurance plans accepted. If you or someone in your family suffers from back, neck, or shoulder pain, schedule an appointment today. Lawrence County Chiropractic, open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to noon on Saturday. Conveniently located on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg. Fox Sporting Goods in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee is your home for all sports equipment, clothing, and supplies. Call toll-free 888-272-0313 or locally 766-0313. Located at 203 4th Street, Fox Sporting Goods will customize your team, trophies, and more to your specifications. Fox Sporting Goods, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, your trusted professionals for all sports needs.
Debbie Tidwell invites you to Destiny Salon. Call 853-3328 for your beauty needs.
County Clerk Chuck Kaiser is committed to the citizens of Lawrence County. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
For home, auto, and life insurance, trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, offering outstanding service to all Tennesseans.
Barry Doss, representing Lawrence and Giles counties and supporting our schools as District 70 representative.
Southern Craft Manufacturing in Loretto, Tennessee blends old world craftsmanship and modern manufacturing for a multitude of steel and brushed finish caskets. Founder Rodney Robinson is dedicated to providing the finest quality at the best value. At Southern Craft Manufacturing, we are committed to choice with a variety of colors and hardware designs for limitless combinations. Southern Craft Manufacturing, North Main Street, Loretto. Toll free 800-413-1778.
Back here on Mustangs TV.
Back here at halftime. Got about 3.5 to go on the clock. Loretto leading 31-28. Lee Haga, we've talked over a little bit. What kind of adjustments you think we need to make in the second half to bring this championship home here for District 12A?
Well, I think one of our main things is we've got Little John with 2 fouls and Ray with 2 fouls, which is not foul trouble at this time. But what we got to do is start going right back at them. And I think with the depth we have on our bench, Coach Roach being able to pull about 12 people off his bench and play with anybody in our district, I think we've got to really keep our people fresh and keep them on the border, because you and I were talking during the break, and they've got a couple of players or 3 players that if they go 2 or 3 hard minutes up and down the floor, they've got their hands on their shorts and knees and just kind of gasp for air, and it's some of their better players too. So I think we got to keep pushing the ball. We've got to keep feeding it in to hopefully try to get Ray and Little John just a little bit more in deeper foul trouble. And on the offensive side of the ball, that's probably what our best bet is. On the defensive side, play some defense like we played here toward the end of the first half. Get a hand in all these three-point shooters' faces. Make them adjust to their shot. That's going to, throw them off just a little bit.
Just got handed an update. The Lawrence County High School Wildcats currently trailing at the half 34-19 in their game over in Tullahoma. So hopefully second half action, they can battle back and close that gap and pull off a win themselves. Got about 2 minutes on the clock. We'll go ahead and run down some stats. First off, for the Collinwood Trojans, leading scorer in the first half, Ashton Daniel with 9. All those points coming by way of the three-point shot, followed up by Keedron Hensley and Alden Littlejohn with 5 apiece. Ty Robertson with 4, Kelby Ray with 3, and closing out for Collinwood, Briley Fisher for 2. Mustangs leading scorer in the first half. Adam Fleming and Lane Mahan. Whoop, scratch that. Will McBee with 9, followed up by Adam and Logan Lane Mahan with 7 apiece. After that, you had Luke Childress with 4, Miles Birch with 2, and Logan Nunley with 1. Mustangs did a really great job against Ray to hold him, just so few points. Of course, him being in the 2 fouls early on helps the case, but anytime you can control that just a little bit, keep him from getting on the board with easy points, that's always going to help.
Well, another thing, Josh, that you and I were talking about during the break as well, the hustle on the Mustang side of the ball seems to be there tonight. And I'm talking from every player. I know I really stressed McBee and Childress being good hustle, but every one of these folks in the white jerseys are really, really hustling tonight. You love to see that. That shows that they want this game. And hopefully, they can finish it up, as we've got about 35 seconds remaining here in the halftime, as time is down to below 30 seconds now. All the officials, both teams back on the floor. Both teams done went through their warm-ups, and it looks like the Mustangs going to start out with Farrington, Mahan, Burks, Nunley, and Fleming on the floor, as it'll be Collinwood Trojan ball, and they'll get it at half court and be headed their way here in about 5 more seconds as the clock continues to tick down. We're going to start the second half. Mustangs on top by a score of 31-28 at this time. And both teams now back on the floor. The Trojans waiting their full limit of time, and the Trojans going to be inbounded.
Go ahead and let everybody know who's listening on MustangsTV.com. If you can, please refresh your browser in about 1 minute, probably about 30 seconds by now. We lost some audio late. Go ahead and refresh. We'll get that back up to you. Collinwood